Mi Wi-Fi Extender Pro. It's not exactly Pro, they just call it Pro relatively to their previous product, which was a USB-powered, cheaper Wi-Fi extender. But the Mi Wi-Fi Extender Pro is also cheap at roughly $12. The design of the device is actually very minimalist. So you only have two antennas, the body of the device, and then the outlet. Oh, and the reset button right here. So it's a straightforward, no frills design. Okay, so spec-wise, this only supports 2.4 gigahertz. Not surprising considering the price. If you're looking at 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi extender, then you have to look for more expensive ones. And it supports a transmission rate of up to 300 Mbps. And as I mentioned earlier, it has two external antennas which offers better range for the extender, and it supports up to 16 devices simultaneously. So before we see the speed test results, let's go through the setup process first. Alright, so first step is to download the Mi Home app, and then open it. So the following steps might differ depending on your app version, but as of August 2020, this is what it looks like. So when you open the app, first thing you'll see is they'll ask you to agree to their terms and conditions. Just tap on agree. The next one will be user experience program, which is just basically analytics, so they can improve their product. You can reject that. I tapped on reject. Now here, this is key because it used to be that we have to put Chinese mainland as your country and region for all of this to work, but I think they fixed it now, so go ahead and select Philippines for country and region. Next thing is the phone authorizations. You can just select all for this one to make sure that things work. And then another round of permissions, I just deny for phone calls because I don't see why it would use that. For location, I only allow while using the app, and then for files, I just deny it. Location is required for Wi-Fi stuff, so just make sure to allow location. Alright, so here we see the home screen of the app. You have to sign in if you already have an account. If you don't have, go ahead and sign up, and then when you're done, you should be able to proceed to adding a device. So now that we're here, let's tap on add device. Now at this point, you should plug in the Mi Wi-Fi Extender Pro so that your phone and your application can find the extender and then connect to it. And this is what it should look like if things go well. The Wi-Fi extender should be visible from the Mi Home application, and then you'll also see options for other products here. So the Mi Home app supports other smart products from Xiaomi, not just the Wi-Fi extender. But for this usage, we'll just tap on the Wi-Fi Range Extender Pro. Now, the next step is to select the network that you want your extender to extend. So in my case, it's the Sky Broadband 9180, which is the same network that my phone is connected to. So I'll just tap on that, and then it'll ask me to enter the password. So the extended network will also have the same password as your original network. So I'll type password and then tap on next. So now the app will communicate with the extender, and then the extender will try to log in into the network and start extending if successful. So at this point, make sure that the phone and the Wi-Fi extender are both close to the source router to make sure that things work. Alright, so when you're done, the app will make you go through this smart home setup. At this point, the extender is already working, but we're required to go through this because the app requires this, so let's just go through it. Alright, so now we're done. The Wi-Fi extender is now extending my source Wi-Fi, which is the Sky Broadband 9180. And as you can see, the app also tells you if the current position of the extender is resulting to a good signal and connection between the source signal. You should experiment with the position of the extender to make sure that you're getting the most out of this combination of devices. There are many cases that their Wi-Fi network performs worse when they have an extender, but in most cases that's just the result of bad positioning, so make sure to experiment with where you put the extender. Alright, speed test time. So the source network offers 10 Mbps, but without the extender and in this room, I only get roughly 2 Mbps download and 1 Mbps upload. But with the extender, I get the full 10 Mbps for download and 2 Mbps for upload. So I can tell from these results that the extender is doing its job. Alright, so what are the issues that I encountered with this Wi-Fi extender? I only had one problem so far, and it's this strange IP address mix-up. So sometimes my laptop tells me that there's already a device assigned to the IP address that I'm supposed to have. I'm not even sure what that means, but a simple restart of the extender fixed the problem every time. So that's it. It's a pretty solid Wi-Fi extender. It does what it's supposed to do at a price point that is cheaper than most, if not all, competitors. And a price of roughly $12 depending on where you are or if you get it on sale. It does a pretty solid job, so I'd recommend this. And that's it for me. I hope this video helped, and thank you for watching.